Yo, what's up, bros? James Small Production right here. And tonight we're going to be doing a special interview with Conchetta Swan right here. Let me talk about some, what are we going to be talking about today?
Finishing unfinished business.
We'll be talking about finishing unfinished business. You know what we're saying, bros. So tonight we're going to be talking about finishing unfinished business. And James Swan Production. So let's go. What's the quote?
Okay, finish your business with people.
Alright, bet.
Unfinished business with others is the biggest block to an open heart, the biggest block to peace and joy. The tangled cords that bind us to the past are easy to find. All we need to do is become quiet and listen to the voice of our heart. Who do we resent? Who are we angry with, hurt by? Who are the people we aren't at peace with? That's our unfinished business. The unfinished business of the heart. Look deep inside. Find your secrets. Find your not quite finished pieces. Then discover what you need to finish. Often the answer is only a breath away. A breath of fresh air. A breath of forgiveness. A breath of love. Take that breath. Let the past go. Let it go in peace. Thankful for all that you've learned along the way. Tie up your loose ends.
Wait, was that it?
Heal your connections to others in your heart by finishing unfinished business. And you'll be free to move on and you can go forward in peace.
Alright, there we go. That's the quote, unfinished business. So, you want to talk about that a little bit? What are your views on that? What are you feeling after you read that? What does that remind you of? What are you feeling? For me, at least, what I'm feeling, I think a lot about unfinished business. When you're talking about that, you could be like people of past relationship that are out of your life, and you need to like maybe reconnect with on a new scale, a new sort of like I don't know, a new sort of connection, so you can just talk about what happened. So maybe you can talk about it in a new way, a new light, see it in a different perspective, and change both of the people's perspective on what's going on right there.
Absolutely.
So then in the future, or in the present, when they would have done that, they would be more equal with each other and more just on the same basis and be able to keep moving forward.
Rather than sitting back in the past.
And keeping that tension between the two people. Exactly.
Which builds up walls.
Mm-hmm.
And then we can't be fully at peace because we can feel those walls. Even though we don't see them, there's walls that are creating separation between us. When we have those tethers in our heart that we've made in our past. And it's not until we can work through those things with those people where we can let those walls down and the strings just can fade and everything can dissolve and you can feel finally peaceful.
Yeah, definitely. It's almost like, you know, people talk about building bridges rather than like creating walls or whatever. It's almost like you're like you said, taking down the walls and building connections with the other people and getting onto a new state with them, a new Satanism, a new plane with them,
an
new connection with them. Yeah, the energy, definitely the energy flow.
Because people aren't connected by bridges. Bridges just isolate people.
That's true.
People need connection through energy, and energy flows when there are no walls or bridges that are in between. But in life circumstances and disappointments, we get hurt. And then we get hurt. There's these invisible walls that are built up. And we don't even realize what those walls are doing to us. But they create such separation, and it's like It chains us down to where we're not free. If that makes sense.
No, I see what you're saying. Definitely. I like how you don't go with the concept of building bridges and stuff like that, because I feel like in that sort of sense it's almost like a shallower way to put what's coming after it, or what I feel like that metaphor really means. I feel like it's just something that people say so more people can understand it. Because I understand with what you're saying about the energy, but I feel like a lot of people don't. And I feel like that's why those terms are made and those metaphors are made. I feel like if more people were just upfront about it and bluntly with it, just like, no, you don't need that. It's just a flow of energy between those two things, or between those two. They don't even have to be things. Just is would be a word.
But just you have to have different wording because not everybody's going to understand.